You ready to start the day? Yeah? Hey guys, good morning. It is 8:43 a.m. and I just finished getting ready for the day. I have a lot to do today actually. Today is Luka's lip tie appointment. I am taking him to a pediatrician or a dentist, a pediatric dentist to check for a lip tie. If you guys have followed my journey, you know that breastfeeding has been a challenge for us because it was extremely painful for me and I just decided to exclusively pump, but I want to make sure that he doesn't have a lip tie because I know it can affect him in different ways in the future if he does have one and he doesn't get it fixed. I actually had a lip tie when I was a baby, so they had to fix it back when I lived in El Salvador. I think they just used like a little laser or something, and I think they're gonna do the same here. I'm not sure, but anyway, we're gonna go get it checked out and see if he even has one. And if he does have one, then they're going to do the procedure today, I think. I'm not sure, but I wanted to bring you guys along so you guys can see what happens. So I just finished pumping and I just finished doing my makeup. I got Alex ready for school and everything. As you can see, I'm working on the cabinets. I'm working on the top right now, and then I'm going to do the bottom one of these days. I am vlogging all of that so you guys can see, because you guys had asked me to do that. So I am really excited to have these cabinets ready and have the kitchen all done. I hope you guys are having a good day, whatever time of day it is, and let me know where you guys live. I want to start getting to know you guys a little bit more because I have been doing this for a while and I feel like I know some of you, but I don't know a lot of you, and I have had a few new subscribers in the past few months, so I kind of want to get to know you guys. Let me know where you guys live and how you found me. Luka, good morning. Hi. Good morning. Ah, big stretch, big stretch. Oy. Good morning. You're hungry? I know you're hungry. Oy. Life is rough. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. It's so good to see you. Are you happy to see mommy? Yeah. It's so good to see you. Yaku. So I haven't done my hair like this in a while. I used to do my hair like this all the time when I was working. This is like my lazy go-to hair when I was working, and I feel like it was time to do it today. So I'm not wearing anything special today. I'm just wearing the universal thread shirts from Target and the universal thread jeans from Target. And these are the Steve Madden grease slides. I got them on ThreadUp. You ready to go? Yeah? You ready to go? You gotta show your outfit. Wow, what are you wearing? Is that Carter's? Yeah? So we made it. Look how cute this place is. They have a little bed with a little chair. How cute is this? Okay, so I'm about to break down. Luka just got his consultation and he definitely has lip tie and a tongue tie. Like his lip, when they go like this, it doesn't touch his nose, and he like tucks his lip in, and that wasn't Luka. Is that Luka? No, it's not Luka. But they just took him and they're gonna do the procedure. I'm like not allowed to be in there and I am a mess. I really wish George would have come with me. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. My poor baby. can hear, that's not him, that loud one that you hear, that one, that's not him, but I can hear him. So after they do the procedure, I have to try to nurse him and see how that feels. And even if I don't continue nursing, they just want him to be able to latch better and hope like on a bottle, and maybe that will help with his reflux and spitting up and stuff. So we're gonna have to do some exercises and stretches, and it's going to be a long few days for him. He's going to be so sore. It's gonna be hard for him. I feel so bad. That's him. That's him. That's him right there. Hey guys, so it is the next day and I decided to hold off on vlogging because I had to run a few errands and I wanted to give you guys a little bit more of an accurate like update on how Luka was doing. So after I last spoke with you guys, Luka and I had to go and run a few errands. The doctor said it was completely fine for us to keep going, like if nothing had ever happened. I wasn't allowed to go in there, and I know some people that have had this done for their babies. They have been able to go in there, but I'm actually glad I didn't get to go in there. The nurse was actually like, I don't think it's smart for parents to even go in there anyway, because parents get emotional and then they end up having to take care of the parents and they need to concentrate on the procedure. So I much rather have the procedure go well than, you know, me be emotional or whatever. But the dentist had to use a laser and they had to put Luka in a onesie, and then they had to use like some little goggles on him to protect him from the laser. And then as he would cut with the laser, it would numb. So he was numb for a few hours, like after the procedure, and after that, that's when it started to hurt him. So he was very fussy, and right after the procedure, the dentist had me nurse him to see how it felt on me and if it hurt. So if you guys are familiar with my breastfeeding journey, you know that I pump only because it's just been easier, and it was so painful for Luka to latch and nurse. It was just extremely painful, so we decided that I was going to exclusively pump so that I can still breastfeed. And I tried on the right side, which is the side that hurts. I mean, I'm talking about like pain, like it's so painful. So it felt fine, like it didn't hurt or anything, and he was able to eat. He's always really been able to eat. The problem is that he will be on the breast for about 45 minutes and he'll still be hungry. So he's not necessarily, since the latch isn't good because of his lip tie and tongue tie, he's not getting enough milk from my breast. So that is what we were trying to fix, but not necessarily to breastfeed him, but because it was like his lips were starting to like bunch up, like his top lip. And then whenever he would latch to a bottle, it was almost like he was biting down on the nipple of the bottle. So then that would cause for him to suck air in. So then he would like spit up and then get gassy. So we're hoping that this procedure pretty much fixes all of that. And if it won't fix it 100%, then at least it gets better. We were supposed to do this between 2 and 4, or I'm sorry, 6 weeks or 8 weeks, something like that. That's what the dentist said. But that is like the best time to do it according to him. But it's still a good thing that we did it. It's just we run the risk now of him not being to nurse 100%, which, like I said, I don't care about that. I'm so used to pumping now that I don't mind just to continue to pump and you know, just feeding him out of a bottle. Like I'm completely fine with that. So that is why we ended up doing the lip tie procedure, or the frenectomy. That's what it's called, frenectomy. The dentist said that we can expect him to be fussy for the next couple of days and just to be in pain, to be honest with you. So we were instructed on how to do stretches. So the dentist gave us some gloves, and so before every feeding we have to stretch the top lip and then put a little bit of pressure right where the procedure was done on his tongue, like under his tongue. So we have to do that every time we feed him, and it's supposed to be yellow, like it's supposed to look like yellow pudding. And so he said that as long as it looks like yellow pudding, we have to massage and add coconut oil to that area so that it prevents from collecting bacteria, because since he is older, he does run the risk of getting bacteria because he puts his hands in his mouth. So today he's been a little bit fussy. He's been sleeping a little bit more, but he's still content. Like, he's just still such a happy baby. Luka is such a happy baby. He smiles all the time, and like, he's very close to laughing. I haven't made him laugh yet, but I've heard like a little giggle here and there, like when he's sleeping. So I can't wait for him to laugh. That's like my favorite part about babies, when they laugh. I just love it so much. So I can't wait for him to start laughing. So I figured I would update you guys on his lip tie procedure, and then also make this a 3-month baby update. I know I didn't do a 2-month baby update, and that is because if you guys watched one of my recent videos, I talked about postpartum depression. I was actually diagnosed with postpartum depression, and I suffer from depression and anxiety anyway. Like, that's just me. And it intensified during pregnancy and even more after the baby. So I am on medication for it. I can't believe I'm admitting that, because I was so against medication for so long. I don't know why, but now I am on medication for it, and it is it is safe to take during pregnancy. Like, I made sure of that, and I did make sure to double check that I could take it during breastfeeding too. And I'll get into that towards the end of the video or after Luka. So I'm going to give you like a 3-month update and then a postpartum update as I come to an end of my 4th trimester, which is, you know, right after you give birth. So Luka, like I said, he's very happy. I weighed him today. He is 14 pounds and 5 ounces. I haven't measured him. He hasn't been measured since the last time we went to the pediatrician, and I will add some clips of our last doctor visit, which was when he was 2 months old, and he got his shots, which he took like a champ. He cried a little bit, but then after that he got over it. He didn't catch a fever or anything, but I will add those clips so you guys can see how it went, because I did vlog, but I didn't continue to vlog because I was going through a rough time. I want to make sure that I do these monthly updates just so that I can look back to, I wish I would have done this with Alex. I wish I was into YouTube back then so that I could have those memories to look back. So yeah, like I said, Luka is just doing great. He's such a happy baby. He still loves bath time. That little boy will just get so relaxed and so at peace when he's in the bathtub. He just loves bath time, and he recognizes my voice now. He recognizes like my face and my husband's face. He coos a lot. He says a goo a lot. Like, he says it with like a little like a little R. It's so cute. I love it. And if you say a good to him, he smiles, and he's so chunky. That little boy can eat. He's eating like 5 ounces now, 5.5 ounces. Sometimes he'll have about 7 ounces. I still feed him on demand. Like, if he's hungry, I'll feed him. So that boy can eat, and he's healthy as far as I know from the last appointment. And he loves to just watch TV. Like, if my son is watching TV or if I'm watching TV, he just likes to stare. He loves to stare at the wall for whatever reason. Like, our living room, if you've seen like my cleaning videos, we have some decoration that's like kind of like this color, so he likes to just stare at it, and he's just, I mean, he can stare at that for hours. He hates the Mamaroo. The 4 Moms Mamaroo, he hates it. But I bought this little like thing. I can't think of the name right now, but it's like a little toy on Amazon, and he seems to like it more. And I was able to put the setting at 5, like the highest that it goes, and that's when he likes it. He sleeps through the night. Thank God he sleeps through the night, because I am not someone that likes to wake up in the middle of the night. He will go to sleep like around 10, and then he'll wake up like around 7. So whenever I am getting my other son Alex ready for school, this is when he's waking up. He doesn't really like tummy time. Alex used to love tummy time. Luka does not like tummy time. He's okay with it, but he gets over it after a while. He looks so much like my husband. I know a lot of you guys think he looks like me, but he looks just like my husband. Like, he has like the little smirk, he has like his hairline, he has everything. He is my husband's mini-me. He looks a lot like my father-in-law, and I say that Luka looks like George, my husband, and Alex looks like me. But now I want to get into the postpartum part. I was diagnosed with postpartum depression. Like I said, I did have postpartum depression with Alex, and I have actually had depression and anxiety for a long time, but I didn't realize that that's what it was until maybe about a year and a half ago. And that was when we moved to Texas. Like, that's when everything hit me. And I had a rough, not childhood, my childhood was great. My teens were rough. So I was always going through something during my teens. So I never realized that I had depression and anxiety. I just thought it was weird. And recently I decided to go talk to someone, and they're like, yeah, it's, you know, depression and anxiety and PTSD. And I decided to get help for it and treatment and stuff. So when I was pregnant, I did get depression during pregnancy. And now that I had Luka, my postpartum depression came back. And I am telling you, I tried everything. Like, I tried to catch the triggers and just tried to put a stop to things before it got worse. It just didn't happen. So I still have postpartum depression. Some days are rough, some days are better than others. Some days are really bad. Like, I get so sad, and I talked to my doctor because I was just feeling angry. Like, I was just angry for no reason and sad. So I have everything that I've ever wanted growing up, which is a family, and I just couldn't find the happiness in that. So it's been rough, but I am going to get through this little by little. I know I'm not alone, and I know a lot of you guys have reached out to me telling me you guys have had postpartum depression, and I hope that you guys can understand that you're not alone in this. So that is pretty much it for my postpartum. I am back to my pre-pregnancy clothes, and I am having so many cravings for chocolate. I don't know why. It's just ever since I had Luka, all I want is chocolate. I know that's random, but I've heard breastfeeding cravings are a thing. But I am running out of memory, and it is pretty late. It is almost 11 o'clock, and I have been rambling for about 20 minutes. So I am going to try to make this short, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys are liking this mommy series. I will have a video coming up explaining where my channel is going, because I know a lot of you guys are here for the flight attendant content, and I will get into that in a upcoming video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you are subscribed, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And make sure you're following me over on Instagram. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.